opportunity that we can't pass on.
E te tai hoa mānau mai hono mai ki tēnei kēmu hikakaro atu kei Wainganui I ēnei kura rangatira e rua ara ko Tauranga Boys rātau ko Rotorua koinei te wā koinei te mutungo te tau nei ko tā ēnei tima e rua e rapu nei tētai tūranga ki te Barbarians top 4 hei a tērā marama Hauki tō pingua nōpu te marenga nui ki te mātakitahi tēnei pataitai me koutou kātua E hono mai nei I ngā kokona e whāo Aotearoa whānui. Kia ora everyone and welcome into this exciting match-up between Rotorua and Tauranga Boys. My name is Toby, it is my privilege watching this one alongside all of you joining in from across Aotearoa. As we come towards the end of this fantastic season, this fantastic year, what these two teams seek, a position in the top 4 competition for next month and a chance at National First 15 glory. Ko whawhai roa I tima e roa I te Super 8 score. Tia rātau tērā whakataitai I nai nei. Ko te wā Pakahi me ki. Both of these teams have had long and hard-fought campaigns in the Super 8 this year. That is over, and it is now time for business. Kia tātou ki te ana I te tokomaha o ngā kaitautuko kua tai mai ki tēnei o ngā whakataitai tēnei o ngā kemu. As we can see, plenty of supporters turned out for this one. Bay of Plenty qualifier. Ki katoa te car park ara, absolutely chock full in the car park there. Tērā pēr ke matare e tai wera tangata I whakatūwai I o rātau waka ki tau o rārangi tuatahi. Might just want to be a little bit careful for those people who have parked their cars in the front line, right behind the posts. Might be seeing some collateral damage, but we'll see how we go. Engari, koera tētai āhuatanga pairo atu o tēnei tēnei hākina ākura nei, one of the fantastic aspects of this sport, especially at the schools level. Te kaha o te hapori, kia puta mai ai, kia tautoko I ēnei rangatahi. The strength of the community to get out and support these lads, as we also see our fantastic sponsors. The Kata Māori Bailey's, Celtics, Nativa, Apollo Projects, Anga. Mei kore ake rātou, e kore tēnei kēmu e tū. Kore me me katika kia rātou kātua. And a big thank you as well to all of those fantastic sponsors without whom this game would not be able to go ahead. So we do give them our utmost thanks. He rangi pai tēnei. Tāku I tima tai ki te ki he rangi mokopuna. Engari āhua mahana haere te āhuatango ngā rangi tēnei wāhanga o te tau. It's a beautiful day here. I was about to say it's a rangi mokopuna, which is usually a cold one in the morning, but it's in fact quite warm. As we're getting into this spring part of the year, conditions starting to just ease a little bit. You see people out there in t-shirts. Kua mahua I a rātou. Ko rātou poraka ki te kāinga. They've left their rain jackets, they've left their jumpers behind. It's always a good sign when you don't need the extra layers. Teri te hoki o era tāne mai te rōpū kapahaka o Tauranga. And those boys from the Tauranga kapahaka rōpū will be coming out to support their team during the haka e haere ake nei. E te mi hoki ki ngā kaiwa wao, e puta atu ana ki te papa, and a big shout out as well to all of our referees, and of course to our kaiwa wao matua, ara ko Sean Kara, ko rātou tērā. E ārahi, e whakahaere nei, I te kēmu e haere ake nei, and will be taking charge of this one today. Ia tātou e tatari ana mō ngā tima e rua, and while we wait for the two teams to come out. Tērā pēr me paku. Karanga atua hau ki tōku ake kura, ka tākoro hei te ahiahi nei. It'd be amiss not to give a shout out to my own school, Auckland Grammar, playing in the 1A final at Eden Park this afternoon. I know our main aronga, our main focus i te ata nei, ko tēnei kēmu, engari, a taku whakahihi ki tōku kura, mihi ka tika ki a rātou. Me te marako nei, ka whai i te parai he nui. Anei a Rotorua, e puta mai nei as we see this fantastic Rotorua team making their way out onto the field with all of those taonga. Take a quick look at their lineup. Love, Tavake and Barry make up the front row. The Fituki, the two locks, Worsp and Phillips. Howell, Rasmussen and Rogers. Tiaraki Rogers, the captain. Finish out the forward pack. Omua, Painga, Morgan, Owen, Waititi, Warbrick, Mills and Chapman. The Tuara, the back line. And keep their by Portai, Cunningham, Te Wake, Ako Ola, Te Kaire, Conroy. And Manua Whetoa, me tō rātou kaiako, Courtney Mita. Te ahu nei kua rite, ngā kaihaka o Tauranga. Te pōhori atu ki tō rātou tīma. Looks like the kaihaka of Tauranga are ready to welcome their boys onto the papa. Mau rākau wana, carrying those rākau. He tohu o ngā toa, he tohu o te rangatira hoki. And there we have it, the Tauranga lineup carrying that famous anchor, the emblem of their kura. Hokomaha hoki o ngā tāne e mau pōtai ana. Ora te tai tikanga o te whatukoro i Aotearoa. I nā te kaitākaro te ea, I aia tētahi nama o ngā kēmu ka whiwhi I aia tētahi pōtai. The fantastic traditions, I should say, of New Zealand First XV Rugby. When a player makes a certain number of games for their school, they receive one of those ceremonial caps. Toko mai hoki o taua time mau pōtai ana e whakātu ana. Te mātauranga o te tima rā. And the number of boys, the sheer number of players with those caps, just showing the wisdom, the experience, plenty of year 13s amongst these two teams. They'll be doing everything they can to get one last game for their kura. Nei rātou, he haere mai nei, and here they come. Making their way round, Tauranga Boys. All Blacks, the likes of Sam Kane, products of their fantastic system. Tiraki te taha o Rotorua. Ka nui hoke ngā kaitākaro te kapa o pango e puta mai ai te kura rangatira o Raukura, and plenty as well born of the fantastic rugby program at Rotorua Boys. Ko e nei rātou, ngā whetu tāreke, ngā māhuri tōtara, ngā whetu ua pōpō, e tākaro ana ki o tātou rorohiko, ngā tātou tiwi, o mātou te waimari e, ki te mātakitaki, i e nei. O ngā whetu I e nei rangatahi. And it is truly a privilege to be able to watch these stars of tomorrow, these emerging greats of the game in the years to come upon our screens. And now we see the Tauranga lineup, the strong one, the Dua, Bell and Sony locking it in for the props and the hooker. Charlton, Sidiki Kolo, Bedua, Simeon Vickers making up the rest of ngā Paumua. Araki Tuara, McDonald, Curtis, Sowa, Satsu, Rei Portene, Theron and McCoys. Ki te pai, Soper, Taikato Smith, Osborne, Hauler, Viren, that is Tommy Viren and Sam Viren, Zach Keeney, me tō rātou kaiako, Arako Aiden Kuka. Ia Tauranga, e whakatakato ana I era pōtai. Kia oti, te pahu I reira. As Tauranga get ready to lay down the challenge. I'll stop my rambling there. Kia tai ai e tātou, te areare mai ki tēnei tikanga motuake. A rā, ki te haka, e hoa maha. Kia rite mai ki tēnei o ngā wero. E whakatakato ai e nei te me erua. Get ready to observe a fantastic challenge from both of these two teams. A rā ko Rotorua I te tuatahi. E te whānau kia reare mai. Aue tehi, e wana, e wehi te mana, ue nei rangatahi. E tū whakahiana mō o rātou kura. The pride, the passion of these rangatahi standing strong for their schools as we see the result of their matchup in the Super 8. Rotorua coming out on top, but just mā ngā piro e rua anake. Nō reira, e rua noiho. Kia tika te wete wete reo e hoa mā, e rua noiho, tēnā koutou. Nō reira, e hoa mā, e kebu hi kakaro atu kei te haere. E te whānau. To everyone watching along, we have an absolute spectacle to come. A history between these two teams. All on the line. Potentially the last game of the season. Mō ngā kai hinga meki. Everything to play for. Ka tīmata Tauranga, mai te matau ki te maui. Ara ko Rotorua, mai te maui ki te matau. It will be Tauranga coming out from right to left, getting us underway. Rotorua on the receiving end, playing from left to right. Kaiwa wau, titiruana ki ngā pai, ki ngā kai āwhina e rua. Kia rite ai tātou, as the Kaiwa wau looks to his assistants to the two benches. Just making sure we're ready to go. Haraha, ko te topatahi o Tauranga. Pirore nei, te pōroi, te paru, as we see as well. The fly half for Tauranga, just getting that ball a little bit dirty. Not quite sure what the static is there, maybe get a little bit more grip. But we're underway. As Rotorua field, it's Kino wa taha mauira. Muri. Tīmatanga pai te rana Tauranga. Fantastic start there for Tauranga as they drive him over the far sideline. Te rārangi ki waho. Tuatai te kēmu nei. The Hokainga, and the hosts will have the first line out of the game. Within that 22-metre line, good attacking opportunity here for Tauranga to get the first half underway. Matt Bell, Itsuku will be the kaikape. Matt Bell, send it in. Ka whai hoki ia Charlton. Charlton pulls it in and now they swing it to the left. Ki te toparua e kau e kahana a rā ko Satiu. Ka haere pēnei tonu, he'll keep going this way. Is Simeon. Te kau tūwhera. Te ahunei kua tāhaitia ana. Kua tāhaitia te pōro e Rotorua. Rotorua getting up the early steal at a crucial time as well. Ki mui ngā pau. And they will send it out towards this near sideline. Whai hoki, and they'll find it right on the 22-metre line, in fact. So a good bit of early defence from Rotorua. Marikatsua no te rārangi ki waho ki a Tauranga. Kahua o rite, te tāwāhitanga ki te raina, engari ki tēnei tahana I tēnei wā. Equal distance to the line as the last one, just on the near side on this occasion. Throw is good. Nā bell. Nāia nei te kaunuku. E kōkiri whakamuana. E set the drive and off he goes. The kaikape. Ki te ai taua apata kei Wainganui te kaunuku me ngā kaiara. I saw a gap between them all and the defenders stretching out to the left-hand side. Went straight through it and now Tauranga. Pato ana ki te tau knocking on the door. Right once more. Low and hard. Tauranga. Kōkiri whakamuana. Pick and go from the Rotorua. You te kōkiri, nā te number 8. Number 8 for Tauranga with a little pick and go. Vickers. Rotorua, Hirangi te whiro, wanted the penalty, finally the get going through, ki raro I ngā pū. Te whiro tuatai ko te kēmu nei kia Tauranga. Arā ko te āhua nei, ki te kai whitiki. Asaliki koro, and the first try goes the way of the lock forward for Tauranga. Sere mai Asaliki koro kia kiti tērā no, let's see that one once more. Gap just opened up, Rotorua thought they had the steal. Beats 1, beats 2. Tahi atu ki te raina kei raro I ngā pou. Rima ki te kore. 5 points to 0. Koira te timatanga. I pirangi ai rātou. That is exactly the kind of start they were after. Mā te eke matau. E whana I te rangi nei. And it will be the right winger, Theron, with the kicking duties today. Nice easy one to get underway with as he knocks it over. Kitsu ki te kore. Anei, ka kitea te ketu, whakaroa Rotorua, kua tāheitia e rātou te poro, tira pia I āhua, tū rātou whai muri I taua whakarora. You can see Rotorua just thought they'd got the steal there. Might have just stopped a little bit, waiting for the whistle. Tauranga, ever opportunistic, made the most of it. Rotorua. It's Matano. At the right hand side. Offside call. Me wua ka kiti tēnei āhuatanga te whakaporo. Not something you see often. The referee usually pretty lax on how he calls it, but you can see there ki te taha matau nei. Rā ko Worsp, rāua ko Rasmussen. Timata āhua moata. Just got away a little bit early. Kōmua mea ki, kia tuka te wete reo, kia tu I timata. Kōmua. And so we'll come back for the kakari tuatai o te kēmu nei ki te paiwehe. Ahenga. Hui nei te merua ki te whakātu mai o rātou kaha I tēnei kakari tuatahi. Opportunity now for both teams to show their strength here in the first scrum of the game. Make a bit of a statement. Tauranga put it in. Scrum goes down. Referee says play on. Tauranga. Little grubber kick through. Nicely controlled at the back for Rotorua. And stepping and beating one. And still going. Painga Morgan. Skuki te whana ki te taha mataura. Sends it out towards the right hand side and forced to scramble it back downfield. Is Finn Curtis. Te koi hoki. Topatahi for Rotorua boys. Plenty of sharp skills from Painga Morgan. Tohipa, te hokai mai tōna waiwai matau. Dummy in the right foot step, got the kick away. Gets the team to a nice position here. Is now Rotorua. The captain, Jariki Rogers. Ko me kahana ki te raina. Kuno Kia Phillips. Back to Rogers once more. Just knocked on there. Nā Rotorua. Kau waua ki te mau ki te poro I ēnei āhuatanga rā ko te māku o te papa nei. See that one once more. It's going to be difficult to hold on to the ball. Got a very wet field here. Bit of mud around. Pass just out to his left-hand side. Te taia ia te hopu. O reira kakakuri anō. Te wahi ahua o rite ki te mea o mua. Pretty much same place as the one that's just happened. Interesting to see Now this one plays out. And now Tauranga shifted to the left-hand side, into the hands of the taitapa, Arate Te Kaumātoru, number 13. Rai Pōtene is now the centre it once more. Katsukutonu ki taua tahamatau. Dummy the pass on the inside, up to carry it on, did Satu. Curtis, Te Kaikape. Omana mehe Pou Muri ki taua tahamatau. There's Matt Bell ranging out on the right-hand side and now looking to hold him up, forced to release. Lovely dummy there from Khan Charlton. They've got numbers down the near side now in the hands of the Eke Mato. Head support players just behind him, goes to grounds. Does Theron. Charlton. Botu Whira, Katsukite. Kaiwhai Piro, Arako Saliki Koro, the try scorer. Te kimi me te kōkiri ki te taha Maui, o te Ketsu. Little pick and go to the left of the ruck now is now Bell. Tauranga. Tatsuana ki te raina no once more, making their way towards the line. Te karanga defense e rere mai ana I te taha o Rotorua. Defense chance coming up from the Rotorua sideline. Tauranga. Score no kia Vickers. Kawai hawking up Omua. They're going to leave it to the big man as now Saliki Koro dives for the line. Te kaiwa wao. Te haua nei e pirangi ana ia ki te paku wānanga ki tōna kaiawhina. Perhaps just wants a little discussion with the assistant here. Tauranga seem confident. Ia tāne ki nei. Kaiwa says it's good. Tauranga, tō rātou piro tuaro te kēmu nei with their second try. Te kaunoa ngā minutes kua ipa, just 10 minutes gone, and they strike for the second time. Anei taua mahi ki te taha tata nei. So we see that break down the left-hand side. Te tere hoki o Theron. Kātahi ko ngā paumua. Ngā kimi me ngā kōkiri. Tuki ana ki te pātu o Rotorua ai whai te aputa up forwards with the pick and goes. So I get myself a little bit tongue-tied, oh my goodness. Crashing into the line, finding the gap, making their way over. Efficient start here for the boys from the BOP. Just fades it from left to right. Katsika hoki te whanawhakau. E kau mawha ki te kore. See that one once more with Saliki Koro. Picking it up off the back of the Ketsu. Diving towards the Raina. Tōna piro tuaru o te kēmu nei. A brace for the big Kaiwhitiki. Rotorua opt to go deep on this occasion. That's more nicely fielded by Saliki Koro. Bit of a wedgie there. Seems to be okay. There's now Tauranga through Curtis with the whana teitei rawa atu. Absolute bomb. Swirled around in the breeze in the ends. Controlled by Loki Chapman. Beats one. Ranging down that left-hand side, beats another. Haere tonuana. And te whana ki tōna pukahiwi matau. Te makameki and the short ball just off his right shoulder. And now Rotorua. Me te huanga hoki with the advantage. Kumarua, the number 12, Waititi. Now give it to the Poukapo in MāORI. Sam Howe looking to go quickly. It's Tahu Omua. Marika hokia no mo te whiu tuatahi. Come back for that penalty. Looked to be against the Lucy. Offside call against Jacob Bidouar. Have another look at that breakdown, the left-hand side. Nā te hiku, nama te kaumārima. Absolutely lightning stuff from Loki Chapman. Got round Theron. I reira o nā hoa. He had his mates on the inside, decided to go himself, beat Curtis. Got the ball away to Howe. And in the end, Rotorua will have the line out. Now they crash in. Aka whakaturia e rātou. Te kaunuku. They set the ball, goes to ground. Perhaps collapsed there by Tauranga. Tērā pia he kāri kei te haere. Be interesting to see if we have a warning or a card after this one. Good to keep going as Rotorua. Looking for a response. Te kimi me te kōkiri nā te pauwaho. The big man, Prince Love. Now Rotorua. Ngā Paumua. E kōkiri ana ki te raina, the big boys. Driving their way forwards. Tatai Naene ki ngā Pau. Close to the sticks. Tariki Rogers, the captain. Now they swing it wide through the hands. Ki te kokona matau. Fantastic tackle by Curtis. Last minute defense. Nā te topatahi, engari ka okia no ki wainga. Ka okia no ki taua taha mauira, ki taua whiu. Te kaunuku come back for that penalty. And the driving maul, it was called collapsing, just a penalty however, and so Rotorua. Atsuku no ki taua taha Tawahira. As we see once more the shift out to the right hand side through the hands. Ranging on the right-hand side, looking for the finish in the corner. Fantastic Rutsu. Nā te nama te kau, Arako Finn Curtis. As now Rotorua set the drive and they're making their way forwards. Kōkiri whakamua ana. Whakapiri atu ki te raina, whakawhiti ana I te raina. But it is a penalty for Tauranga Boys. Jeez, I whakaaro a hau kāre kore. E piro kei te haere. Thought no doubts that one was going to end in a try, but the boys in blue. Last minute goal line defense. O reira kakakuria no ki te rima mita, engari kāre no rātou ki a putu I te ngāhere. Yet to come out the woods completely, Tauranga still in a dangerous position here. Tino whakahirehira kia tika tēnei kakari kia tai ai e rātou te tuku I taua pōro ki te raina. Crucial that they get this scrum right and they can get that ball out over the touchline. Ball goes in, Rotorua pushing through, almost pressuring it. Tauranga get it away to the hard-running Satu. Inaene Curtis katitiru ki taua Raina Tawahira, who look to that far sideline, and it's a monster of a clearance. That is a beauty. Tata tonu ki te hauruatanga mai tōna aki Raina from his own line all the way up to nearly halfway.
Here he is, Pitts! Kelly, he's down! Your chance!
No reira me mi ka tika no ki ngā kaitau toko tēnei kaupapa o tira kia Bailey's Celtics, the Tiva Apollo Projects and ka rātou ko whakaata Māori. Nā rātou e whāia heinga nei mātou ki te mātakitaki e nei whetua pōpō ki o tātou rorohiko o tātou tiwi. And it's fitting as we see one of the great stars of this Tauranga team put that ball well up over the sideline. We thank our sponsors allowing us to view this spectacle, view these future stars live on our screens. Is now Rotorua trying to control it. Offside the call once more. And So Tauranga will find themselves right back down near their own line.
All right, boys, over the back. Let's go. Warm up. Not out. Take the pad.
Not out the call, not out indeed. Bit off a little bit more than he could chew there, and Curtis more than happy just to belt it back up. Kitsuo te rima, te rua te kaumārua mita, just beyond the 22-metre line. Kia Rotorua tonu te rirohanga. Engari, kahua wauaki naianei, still with possession at Rotorua, but it'll be a little more difficult now as we see that kick once more. Curtis, the athleticism. Little spiral bomb as well. Jeez, he's had a fantastic last few minutes. Has the topatahi nā Tauranga. Rotorua lose it in the line-outs. Jumping across the call against Tauranga Boys. No reira kia rātou tonu. Kua roa rātou e noho nei ki tēnei haurua o Tauranga. Kaore no kia whai hua as they just take the quick tap through the kaikape, carrying strong and at the line is Tawake. Suki te taha matau, kia hau.
Knock on!
Little knock on at the back there, kāre te kaiwa wawi ki te. Inai nei te pauroto, tight head prop Mason Barry. Hei konei ngā nama, te taha tata nei, numbers on the near side, and that's where they look to go. Tawake. Omua. Looking to speed things up. There's the little Rotorua.
He's got it, go, Hey.
Stolen.
Fill the field!
Keep the guy while we here. Referee says they just got it wrong. Looks like they will tap once more. Will it be Tawake to crash it into the line? No, they'll send it over the side in the end. Kia tātou ki tāna i tērā mahi anō as we see that play once more. Just a little knock on there. Napier Rotorua. Omua, as with most halfbacks, not quick to admit anything. Very smooth, kept playing, got away with it. There's now Rotorua. A little switch play. E kōkiri.
Hold it, boys.
E whakapiri atu ki te Raina driving towards the line. They crossed on the last occasion, couldn't get it down in 9-8. Kua whakawhitia te rārangi. Held up. Tauranga mehe ngeru. E ora tonu wana e iwa o rātou oranga. I enei meneti kua hipa Tauranga like a cat with 9 lives. Keep it alive. As we see Rotorua, little switch play, the line out drive got moving. Piri atu ai, whakawhitia te raina e rātou, engari kare rātou I taia. Tuku te pōro ki te papa, they couldn't ground it. And Tauranga, like the Bee Gees, staying alive.
Get up, push up the middle.
Allowed to bounce at the back for Rotorua, and here he comes. Ranging forward, the big Kai Fitiki. Luke Wasp. And another little knock on at the ruck there. Me te mihi hoki o Tauranga ki aia, and Tauranga happy to let him know about it. They'll be ever grateful for another let off.
Don't bite. You stay. Back yourself.
Haranana te he, unlucky there. Can't really say it was his fault, just caught a hand. A leg, I should say, on the way through. Difficult one to control. Kaiwa wau. Ka tau I te tai paku whakatā. I mua I te timatanga o te kakari nei. He's having a chat with a couple of the paumua. Tērā pia, he meme e tahi o rātou. No te rōpū tau tohe te kura nei hoki. Perhaps a couple of members of the debating team out on the field just having a little discussion with the Kaiwa wau. And he's happy to bring it back in. Calls in the 2 forward packs. Nō ka timata no ki te kakari will get underway once more with the scrum on the far side. Rotorua me te rirohanga.
Izzy, watch the shoot.
Rotorua on a good shove at the last one. Ia hamā rātou I nai anei. It's now Tauranga. Shift it through the hands, not looking to kick here, looking to run as they find space down the left-hand side. Using his pace, getting away on the outside. Deke. Te whana, hei whai. E pīrore ana ki te raina. Beautifully covered at the back by Awa Nui Owen. But it was the fullback from Tauranga Boys, Tommy McCoy. The speed, the little chip and chase. Te rehi.
What's that open look like?
It was beautifully done in the ends. Nā teke maui o Rotorua. Engari kea Tauranga te whāngai. Tēnei. Kakari. It will be Tauranga with the scrum feeds. So an opportunity here. Ki te whakanui, ki te whakaroa tonu. I tau āputa. Kiri te anō. E te kaiwa wau. Happy to just reset it. Here's the referee. Paku whakatāmu e nei tīme e rua kua tere rawa atu. E nei minutes I rua te kaumā rua kua hipa. It's been a frantic last 22. Crucial bit of play here. Rotorua at risk of going 3 tries down. Kua kaha rātou I ngā kakari kua hipa. They've been strong in the scrums thus far. Koinei te wā ki te tū. This is the time to stand up. Tauranga do maintain possession, and now they swing it to Curtis. Ball on the inside. Taking down the chop tackle. Nā te pou tūwhera. Now the big man, Charlton. Goes to ground. Ngā pou mua e kōkiri ana ki te raina. Tino tata. Held up. As Rotorua just do enough to get underneath that one. And they will have a chance to free their line. We see the Kimi me te kōkiri. Whakawhitia te raina I reira. Ina ma te kaumātoru. There was the number 13. Hiwa Warbrick. Managing to get underneath it. Keep that ball off the ground. Taliki Koro. Just knocks it on. It was a difficult take. Just took his eyes off the ball for a second, and so Rotorua now. Chance to clear their territory. Kauwauake. Era pukinga I nei kēmu nui, te taumahatanga, te wanga pea. Those kinds of skills just become all that bit harder in these important games. The pressure, a little bit of nerves. Te mea nui kia pau tōrea. Important to strike here for Rotorua, make the most of it. Can't allow Tauranga back into their 22 again. It's now Rotorua. Send the long bomb up. Doesn't find touch, and here comes Curtis. Te whana teiteiro atu, the high ball coming down for Rotorua. Can't control it. Referee says the ball went backwards, but here comes Tauranga with the counter ruck. They've gotten over the top and they've stolen possession. As now they send it left. Just comes off the boots. Engari kua takaki mua, it has been knocked on. So kakari anō. Te kaumita will scrum it again on the 10-metre line. Couple handling errors. E whakararu nei e nei tima e rua. He mea kia matara. Toingo tēnei haurua tuatahi. Need to be aware of that in the remaining 10 minutes. One score either way could massively change the dynamic heading into the break.
We got him picked. Nate, call the break for the boys.
Scrum sets. Rotorua get another good shove on, starts to rotate. the end, it comes away. Te whana met their fight. Chip and chase, it's come down for Rotorua. Just knocked on. Testing their innocence. Kaua wau. E ki nei, e kawe hoa mā. Kia Tauranga. Lovely bit of vision there from Painga Morgan. Just putting the little chip over the top. Caught Tauranga unawares. Couldn't quite control it in the end.
Coming, it's coming!
Reno tātou kia kite tētai whiu, te wā kakari. Yet to see a penalty called at scrum time. Wāhua tauri te. Ngā pēke e rua. Balanced contest between the two packs. Rotorua perhaps with a slight upper hand. This one goes to grounds.
Let's go, Iceman!
Ka whakari te anō. Reset it. Kaiwa wau. Not placing the blame on either side there. Raka neke neke. Kitsua. We'll just move over a little bit. This game, this field I should say, had a couple games played on it this morning. She's a little bit muddy. Hard to find the footing. Manga peke e rua. As now Rotorua get the shove on again, and they get the few. Was it a commentator's curse? I'm not too sure. Engari I te mutunga I o kātou te rirohanga kia Rotorua. Fantastic shove from the big boys. And now a chance. Mate te kaumarima ara ko Lockie Chapman. Ki te tuku I taua pōro ki roto tonu I te rua te kaumarua mita o Tauranga. So we see that one once more. It was just on the far side. Looked to be the Lucy, Prince Love. Getting a good shove on and winning the penalty. Rotorua. Kua ngana rātau I te kōkiri, te kaunuku me ki e ngā wā e rua. Kāre anō kia whai piro kua tīnara tata. I e rā wā e rua. Tira pēr ka pira anō. They've tried that drive twice. Haven't found success. And in fact, they do go for the trick play off the back. The Vaki gets smoked in the tackle and knocks it on. Te ahua nei he kaikape ki te kaikape. Look to be hooker on hooker there. As it is Bell who gets the pats on the back. Let's see it once more. Yeah, beautiful tackle. Just getting a hand in, dislodging it.
Let's go, JB!
Oreira kia Tauranga anō. Ko kitia kētia e tātou, te kaho Rotorua I tēnei āhuatanga o te kēmu. We've seen Rotorua strong in this part of the game. Tauranga will know they'll have to get this one out the back as quick as they can. Kaiwa wau. Tohu wana I ngā pēke e rua. Just ordering the two packs to reset. Now they'll scrum in. Tauranga with the feed. They go right. Curtis. Long ball ki taua taha matau. Ka whakawhitia no I te raina. She's te pūtu o tēnei topatahi. The boot on this fly half from Tauranga Boys. Twice now, near on 50-metre kicks from within his own territory. Fantastic stuff as Tauranga get the steal as well. Ball going over the back of Saliki Koro. Ball in one hand, still going, breaking tackles, charging forwards. Te kai whitiki. Whakawhitiana I te kaumita. Tauranga. He makaroa. Ia saua.
Footwork.
Just touching the line. So it will be a rārangi ki waho
Kelly.
ki a Rotorua.
Up in the middle. 10 minutes.
Yet to see much of him, Timothy Sowa. Fantastic player down that left-hand side. Hasn't had heaps of ball. When he does get ball in hand, he's a serious threat. There's now Rotorua to Rogers. Shifting it once more, the dangerous Chapman. Rotorua, the counter ruck, the huanga. Tino Koi, Tino Matara at the breakdown. Tauranga. And now they get to drive once more. They've got numbers out to the right. That's where they go now. In the hands of the Kaikape. Paukia no ki te haurua kōkiri ana ki te koko na matau. Me te piro tuatoru mo tōna tima rā. Ko Nate McDonald's. The little halfback was fantastic work at the right-hand side. The counter ruck freed it up to the far wing. Ball in the hands for Tommy McCoy. He makapoto kia Theron. Arā kia Bell ka hoki anō ki te haurua ko tahi atu ki te kokona. Tauranga get the spoils once more, 19-0. Ahua waua ke tēnei whane whakaume ki. Mai te taha mataura. Slightly more difficult conversion on this occasion from out on the right-hand side. Have the legs. Does the Ron. Interesting to see what he can craft here. Travels well. Karere noa ki te taha matau. Te kaumaiwa ki te kore tonu. Still 19-0. You see that one once more. Fantastic break. McCoy's. Te kaikape. E oma na mehe eke matau. Love to see the hooker running like a right winger down that right-hand side. Jeez. All of you number twos out there. There is no better sights than a kaikape on the run. And the beautiful service as well. Ki tōna hauruarua. Te whakaotsi ki te kokona rā. Here goes Saua. E rua no ngā minutes here toi ana I tēnei haurua tuatahi. Just 2 minutes left here in the first. Tauranga. Look to clear their line and they do through Curtis. Another monster boot. Gets as far as Chapman. Dangerous runner as Chapman. Pulled down Kitiko Mita. Rotorua. Tuanoki Wainga. Mason Barry. Tariki Rogers. Te Kāpini. Kōkiri Whakamuana. Barry. Kawea Noana. Another carry. From the Po Waho. Po Rotomeki. Rotorua. Beats one, beats two. Ball on the inside. The Kai Fitiki. Te Hawkeye Maitona MΑΟRI. The left foot step from the big number 4, Luke Worsp. Sukui tōna kaiarai ki ngā toa centres defender to the shops. E hoa mā, let's see this one again. Fantastic break from Tauwaru Waititi. The tohipa. Brody Retallick-esque from Luke Worsp. Me te piro hoki. Hei whakamutu I tēnei haurua tuatahi and the try to end the first. Rotorua out of nothing, right back in this one. Kick goes up. Kick goes left. Reira koera te whakamutu o te haurua tuatahi. That is the end of the first half here in this exciting fixture between Tauranga and Rotorua Boys. Ko te hau kainga e toa na mata te kaumā whā. Nō reira ka whakatatātai. We'll take a quick break and we'll be back soon here in Tauranga.
Look who's in the house. From the park to the city, stories told our way. Stream it, cast it, carry it with you. Download MāORI Plus on your devices.
What makes selling with Bailey's altogether better? It's the energy we bring to every home we sell. Enhancing and lifting the energy of your home to achieve the best possible result. Because when the energy is right, you can feel it. Bailey's, altogether better.
Sport is about more than just the game. It's about going from teammates to best mates. It's the high fives and helping hands. It's learning when to back yourself or back your buddies. It's actually being excited to get out of bed early on a Saturday. Sport is about more than just the game. That's why Caltex is proud to help fuel school sports.
The forest should never have been taken off this steep hill country that's eroding, and it makes absolute sense to afforest those hills. What we're doing here is using the exotics to help that process get established. We're looking at a managed transition process where those pines are progressively thinned as the native understory establishes. We're trying to do several things here. Soak up carbon, establish native forest, and we're trying to improve biodiversity. You're achieving an awful lot with one program of activity.
Funding is a real challenge. We know that a lot of schools face that ongoing, and the reality is if you go to a lower decile school in New Zealand, you are less likely to be able to afford to participate in sport.
Obviously, having come through it myself with kids and being one of those kids myself who played sport, I know how much it defined who I was. And now being able to go, I can't fix it all, but we can help and try and give to those people who are going through really tough times.
That is tough. Kei aku nui, kei aku rahi, anei rā, a haka feels.
Else just make sure that everyone knows who we are.
Te whāinga matua, kia rangatira tutu, kia waganui tutu.
Me and my brother say stop.
I want to win. I want to win. Let's go. Anei a haka feels, te mihi atu.
This is an opportunity that we can't pass up.
E hoa mā, e te whānau, nau mai hoki mai anō ki Tauranga. Ki tēnei kēmu hīkakarau atu kei wainga ienei tima. Kaha e rua, a rā ko Tauranga Boys rātau ko Raukura, Rotorua Boys High School. Te kaumā iwa ki te rima I te hauruatanga, te kaumā whā ngā piro te rereketanga, 19 points to 5 at the break. 14 points difference in favour of the home side. See the highlights reel from first half. Tauranga wasting no time, getting underway through the big Kaiwhiti ki Saliki Koro. Ki raru I ngā pau, katahi tōna tuarua, and getting a second as well. Two quick back-to-back tries for Tauranga, and then down the right-hand side, te Kaikape. E hono ana ki te hauruarua. The hooker lining up, linking up with his halfback on the inside. The third try of the game. And then just before the halftime break, te Kaiwhiti ki te number 5, Luke Morse with the big toipa, the big dummy, dove over to get Rotorua their first points on the boards. O reira toru te kaumāri mga minutes e toi ana, 35 minutes left here. All to play for these two teams, and of course a MāORI Cup challenge. No doubt, I absolutely butchered that pronunciation, e te whānau, but for those of you familiar with the Ranfurly Shield, essentially the Ranfurly Shield of First 15 Rugby. Te rapea, te parai he tino rongonui, Te Whutiporo Akuri Aotearoa, perhaps the most famous prize in New Zealand secondary schools rugby. Actually went off at the break to check my pronunciation very kindly, and someone record it for me. And for those of you who say I'm a linguist, I still butchered it. So nothing natural here at the iwi, everything earned. As now Tauranga extended out through Curtis. Goes for a high ball, well controlled by Rotorua, and here they go, up the centre. Te kaiwhaka whiti ki tōna eke maui out to his left winger, pressed towards the line. E ruanga kaiwhaka whiti mai te pai o Rotorua. Two substitutions in fact from the Rotorua bench. Mikaere and Conroy making their presence felt is now Rotorua. Through the man who started it, Mikaere. Tuki Tōna Matau sends it out to his right. Driving towards the line, Te Kaikape, Tavake. Digs it out. Going low. Saliki Koro gets in there to stop him. Hands on the ball for Curtis. Now they free it out to the right-hand side. Tauranga fighting for it. Rotorua. Kiri ki te raina me te piro tuatahi o tēnei haurua tuarua. And the first try of the second half, ka tahi anō. Ka timata, engari kua whakawhiti ki te raina. We've only just got underway and they've already crossed over, have Rotorua. It was the big boys, the pick and goes, going low and hard ki te raina. Me te piro hoki. A little bit of carry on afterwards, why not? To be Prince Love. Te meneti toru te kau maiwa ki te kore. Hinae nei te kau maiwa ki te kau. In the 30th minute, just 7 minutes of play ago. 19-0. Rotorua go bang bang. 19 plays 10 with the whana whakau kei te haere. Kick goes up, kick goes up, kick goes over. What a strike there from Lockie Chapman. Kia titiro anō ki tēnei o ngā piro. Tauranga caught napping on the restart. Rotorua. Ngā paumua. Tō rātou kaha. The big boys with all of their strength making their way over. Now just one converted try, the difference. Tauranga reclaim the kickoff. Got the little offload away. Saliki Koro drops it forwards, crosses the line. Jeez, e te whānau kia whai hā. Just need to take a breath here. Tauranga. It was Curtis who put up a really high restart. Ireira Theron following it, got the offload away to Saliki Koro. Would have been ranging down the right-hand side if he could have held on to it. Engari i te mutunga, ka kakari anō.
It's all running. Watch the chip, watch the chip.
It will be Tauranga with the scrum. Rotorua, in fact, with the feed.
He's coming back in.
As now Rotorua look to carry it up. Kimi me te kōkiri nā te kapene, pick and go. From Te Ariki Rogers.
Get around the corner. Ice, JB.
And now they'll look to the sideline. Nā te Pūtu or Chapman. Bounces in field, still bouncing around in the end. Curtis has to clean it up. Sends it away. Still in play here for Rotorua. Return kick as the game of force back ensues. Whana Teitei, pressure on at the back, well taken. Napier Maui, the number 11. He was on clean-up duty in the first half, was Awanui Owen. And now he takes it in. Rotorua. Bumping and off, but dropping the ball in the process. It was a strong carry. Nā te pauwaho a rā ko Prince Love. I te musunga. Ka taka tonu I te poro. He absolutely slammed him. But in the end, he couldn't hold on to it. And it is Mason Barry. My apologies, in fact, Isaiah Soni. And he gets the pats on the back for dislodging that one.
Go Sam, protest.
Kua mo te kaha o e tai o ngā reo. E rere mai nei I ngā tahaeru o te papa. And my apologies for some strong language, perhaps, coming in from both sides of the fields. Plenty of encouragement from both sets of supporters.
Pitch, you gotta get him in.
Reset the scrum with the whāngai kia Tauranga. Scrum sits in, and it is there for McCoy. Curtis through the hands, ki taua taha Maui, and off he goes. Teeke. Now McDonald's back on the inside for Charlton. Tauranga. Engari, kua tāheitia, ko wai atu I te kapene. Who else but the captain, Tiariki Rogers, getting over the ball and winning the steal. Absolute menace at the breakdown. Te MāORI no Rotorua. And he wins his team a crucial turnover. Kitenoi tēnei, straight and over the top. And he was not to be moved, was Tiariki Rogers. Ianga Kaitaramu. E tīmata noa I te taha matau. Te kāmara nei, as we hear the drummers start up once more just to the right of the camera.
Kelly, you gotta bring us up from night.
Me, Rārangi kiwa hoki a Rotorua. As they look to draw even here against Tauranga. Wanted to knock on. Referee says it's gone backwards. So now Rotorua. Atsuki tahamatau I reira te aputa, the big Paumua. Ara. Ko Prince Love ranging upfield, and now Rotorua in a dangerous position. Pick and go from Tavaki. And another. Kōkiri ana ki te raina, driving towards the line. Rotorua. Just meters short here. Away hoki, ngā Paumua. They'll leave it to the big boys. Crashing towards the line, just held back. Rotorua. Building phases here. Just inches away. Another pick and go. Comes up short, he will be held up. Marikahokia no mo te whiu. Kiwoi Ngapo will come back for the penalty just in front of the sticks. Will be a tap and go as here goes the kaikapi. Pavake. Whakawhitiara I te rana me te piro hoki. Rotorua. Kua hoki kaha mai I tēnei whakataitai. The boys in the red and black are well and truly back in this contest. It was the tap and go, nā te wake kia kite anō I tēnei. Caught Tauranga napping. Te kaue kaha ko tahi atu ki te raina me te piro hoki. And assuming this conversion goes over, and it does, from 19 to 0 to 19 all. 25 minutes left, all locked up. Huascar Cup on the line, a place in the top 4 all to play for. It was the kawe, nā Prince Love, ei whakakai tōna tima. Te whiu hoki kei mui ngā boat and the penalty in front of the sticks. Showing some initiative, getting it underway was Tawaki. He te whānau, he kēmu ki o tātou ringaringa.
Patience now, patience. Same thing as
As Tauranga forced to put that one over the sideline. As we see once more, the first fixture, the only other fixture this year between these two teams, Rotorua Raukura, I toa mā te Ruapiro, e rauna tuatahi o te Super 8 whakataitai. A history of close encounters between these two great schools, and today, absolutely no difference. Bell sends it deep, and now Tauranga running the crash ball up to the line. Omua gives it off. Apologies, that was McDonald. Raukura want the steal, and they get it. E te whānau, kōwai atu. Kōwai atu ia te Ariki Rogers. Someone get a turnover counter on that young man. Absolute menace over the ball. See there once more. Give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Straight in. Sniped it. Rotorua ka hoki anō ki te rua te kaumārua mita o Tauranga. As Raukura will return once more to the 22-metre line of Tauranga Boys. Taken in by Raukura. Shifting it left. Ki ngā ringaringa o Waititi. Almost held up. In the end, he gets the advantage. Knock-on advantage, in fact, against Tauranga. As now Raukura. Worsp. Reserve halfback. Mikaere. Sends it out left to Chapman. Here goes Chapman down the left-hand side. Ball over the top for Owen. Noki weighing up. There's now Mikaere. Still ki tōna matau. Raukura. Nā nama e toro atu ana ki taua tātou wāhira. They've got numbers stretching out to the far side. Mikaere goes that way. As now they drive once more towards the posts. Mikaere. Loose one there. Collected at the back by the reserve Conroy. Tuano Kia Love. Prince Love, the big loose forward. Rolling. Losing the ball. And it will be a kakari kia Tauranga. As the referee calls time off here. E tahi kai whakawhiti. E ru mai ana te ahua nei no te pai o Rotorua. Looks like we have a couple more substitutions from the Rotorua bench. It is in fact the big Lucy. Prince Love making way. It would appear to be Prince Portai. Prince for Prince. So the reinforcements here, thick and fast. For Rotorua, kare no tātou kia kite I tētai whakawhiti no te pai o Tauranga. Yet to see Tauranga use any of their substitutes. Interesting to see at what points the coach looks to his bench. Rotorua put the pressure on at scrum time, popping up, losing it. High the call. Kaiwawau does give them the advantage. As Raukura managed to get the counter ruck in.
Phil! Ice, let's go!
Kaiwa says, goodness me. Thought my Māori was bad, my English is even worse. Kaiwa does say, Erutu Mahunga. And so Curtis sends it out over the near sideline. Tauranga, they have been under the pump. Wene Minitsi, te kau Māori ma kua hipa. Kare kore ko tā rātou. E pono nei, koi nei te wā, kia whai wā rātou I te haurua o Rotorua. No doubt they'll be hoping this is their time to finally get a little bit of time within the Rotorua half. As we see the number 19, called Jaden Hauler, coming in from the Rotorua bench. Now Curtis with that big boot sends a high one downfield. Beautifully taken at the back by Chapman. Tauranga looking for the counter ruck, getting over the ball, getting the steal. Here they go. The big lock forward, Charlton. Wide ball out to the right-hand side for the Kaiko. He assisted one in the first half. Can he do the same again here? Fired the ball back on the inside. And it is knocked on. And so Tauranga now with a kakari. But on this occasion, it will be within Rotorua territory. You see this once more. It was a big boot from Curtis. Gave the chasers plenty of time to get up the counter ruck. Me te tāhai hoki. Kawe, Nā Chapman me te tūki taha matau. Ball was fired back on the inside. Couldn't be controlled by Rokura. And it will be a Tauranga scrum feed. Ball goes in from McDonald. So now he goes left. Curtis. In the hands of the dangerous McCoy. Got it out. So what? He is driven across the far sideline. Will be a rārangi kiwa hoki o Rotorua. Te kaumaiwanga minutes e toia nei tēnei kemu. Te kaumaiwanga piroki e o ngā tima. 19 minutes left, 19 points for each team is now Rogers. Hard to stop. Tauranga bring him down just beyond the 22. Not rolling away the call. And so Rotorua will have the advantage. Now they boot it away. Up towards Curtis. Takes it well at the back. Thought about returning with a kick of his own. Engari ka hoki anō mō te huanga will come back for the advantage. Surprised if we don't see them. Use this as a chance to get a little bit of territory here. Might try and put it out over that far sideline. Give themselves another line outs. And they do. Pia ka ki te tātou I te nuinga o ngā whakawhiti e nei minutes e toi ana. Would it be surprised as well if we see the majority of the substitutions in these remaining minutes? Koira, te nui whakaharaora o ngā pai e rua. Kia rua atu kia whakoti pai I te kemu, the importance of having depth on your bench. Being able to get in there and finish the game off. But here goes Rogers. Geez, he's not someone who's going to likely need a rest. Now the big te kaumārua, Waititi. Tukono ki te kaikapi, the try scorer Tavaki. Little chip and chase. Nā te topatahi almost controlling it as well. It was Painga Morgan. In the end does come for Tauranga. Come back for the advantage. Kaiwa Wild just calls a break. Ia e tai whakawhiti uru atu ana ki te kēmu. It will be the number 16. AJ Soper and 17, Taikato Smith. By the looks of things coming on for Matt Bell and Isaiah Soni. Here we can see te kaitoa tēnei kēmu e tākoro ki te tima no Taranaki, ki te whiringa whaiti o te rohe o ngā toa, o ngā rangatira me ki. We can see the winner of this match will play the representative from Taranaki in the semi-final to decide the representative of the Chiefs region in the Barbarians Cup in September. So here you go, Rotorua. Out to the right, Kawake. E hia ke ngā wā kua korotia ka korotia tonu taiwa ingoa. Little grubber through towards the sideline. Goes over Curtis, bouncing difficult. Does cross the line. It was fortunate bounce of the ball for Rotorua. Difficult one. O te topotahi no Tauranga. Engari, ka tau te rirohanga I tōna tima. As we'll see even more substitutions, this time on the side of Raukura.
Tommy, you ready?
Tai hoa kia ki te ai ko wai. Looks in fact to be a substitution for Tauranga. I believe that was the number 11, Timothy Saua. Going to the line, stolen by the Kopi. Mai te kore. Te piro tua wha mo Raukura out of absolutely nothing. So good, it's got my voice cracking. E te whānau. Rotorua boys have their fourth, and it is a brace for Tavake. See the throw there, just went long. Right place, right time. E piro anō kia Rotorua. And apologies for you headphone users out there. You not only had to listen to me shouting there, but also had to listen to what was quite a spectacular voice break about halfway through that little piece of commentary. Perhaps just turn your volume down a little bit. As that one will just fly out to the right. And so Rotorua, mā te rima, 24 unanswered points. We can see just a bit of miscommunication there for Tauranga. Storming through the gap was Tavake. Te kaumawhanga minutes here, Toyana, 14 minutes to go. Tauranga out of nowhere, under the pump. Curtis now sends it down as far as Owen. Gonna Bowaka, need to hide it, box kick to come. Guide it. Puts a high ball up, kei reira no. McCoy's. E tōna tere ki te tāmatona and his speed down this near side, spun around like a ragdoll was the rod. But it was a lifting tackle. And the apology. Te pou tūwhera from Rasmussen. Koera tētai āhuatanga pai o enei tima e rua. Te kao te whakataitai ngari te nui hoki o te whakaute kei waingaruia rātou katoa. Plenty of competition, but healthy respect as well between the two sides. Lovely to see these young men playing such exemplary footy. Will be a rārangi ki waho mō Tauranga. Couldn't quite get it right on the first point of call. See if they can maintain this one here. It is good on this occasion. The reserve halfback now onto the field. Tommy Viren. Once more out to the big ranging lock forward, the try scorer Charlton. Just losing the ball is now Theron. Awkward bounce at the back. Controlled now for Tauranga. Big shots. Napier Poe, too fed up. Off his feet. In fact, that was the MΑORI. Jeez, let's see that one again from Awanui Owen. Picked up here. Lines him up and drills it. Sheesh, bone crunching. Can feel that one from the couch here, Stefano. Nā te kaha o taua mahi rā, e whai a heinga nō nei. Nā Rotorua kei roto tonu I te haurua o Tauranga. And off the back of that, another opportunity inside Tauranga territory here for Raukura. Not straight, however, the call. Tauranga survived one there. Sends up a high ball. Looking to put the pressure on Chapman. Does well to take it. Rotorua. Katsuki taua taha matau. Looked to be a charge down kick perhaps. Can't quite control it. Rasmussen in the end. Turns around and gets back at the line. Rotorua almost charged down again. This time it gets down as far as McCoy. Beats one, beats two. Oh my goodness me. E te whānau. McCoy's. Te tere. Te makapoto ki tōna pukuhiwi mau matau me ki. My goodness me, I didn't even have time to figure out what was going on there. Let's see this one again. Kick down the right-hand side, McCoy's. Ki te apata ki taua taha maui, skinned a couple. Out the back door, the Benji Marshall. Ki te kaumā toru, a rā ko rei potene. An absolute scorcher of a try for Tauranga Boys. It's not often I don't have the words at Stefano, but I honestly didn't know what to say just then. Happened so fast and out of nowhere. Tauranga with a chance to go ahead. Here comes the kick. It's on its way. It's on its way. It's over. Man of the moment. Rua te kauma ono ki te rua te kauma wha e rima ngā minutes I e toi ana. 26 plays 24, 5 minutes to go. A clutch kick from Theron. Substitution as well for Rotorua. Looks to be the te kauma waru ara ko te waka. And now Tauranga 5 minutes away from a chief semi-final and the MAORI Cup no less. And they get the penalty. It's an offside perhaps. Indeed. Reha henga mō Tauranga. Tukunoi taua pōro ki te tahata wāhira. Another substitution as well, number 17 on the field. Number 20 in fact, Tommy Viren. Tommy and Sam, the two Virens both on the field now for Tauranga Boys. Now it comes down for Tauranga. Carrying strong is Benoit.
Coming straight from the rock.
Been a bit of an unsung hero today. Has the poke up or played a fantastic shift. Is now Tauranga finding space down the left-hand side. Curtis. He's been great with his boot. Now finding a chance to run, but the turnover for Rotorua I tēnei wā nā te kai whitisi ki te nama whā. Ara ko Luke Wasp. Kare no tēnei kemu kia mutu e hoa mā. This game not done just yet. Here come Raukura. Good kick too from Chapman. Getting his team all the way down to the 22. There's the equation. Rua te kaumā hono ki te rua te kaumā whā. Mena a Rotorua e whai piro. Kaore kore kāna whetera ki te tuku i a rātau ki te whiringa whaiti. If Rotorua can find a score, it'll be enough to send them to the semi-final. Not a great start, however, as Tauranga do have the ball and they have the advantage. Knocked on at the Rārangi ki waho. Time off here. It's asking for the captain. No, in fact, it is a couple substitutions. Saliki Koro, the man with the brace, makes his way off. As we see Keeney and Osborne make their way onto the fields. Complete clear out for Tauranga. The bench all on now. Comes the drive. Rotorua getting around. Are they going to hold him up here? They've stolen it. Rotorua me te tāhai. Here we go, Raukura. Carrying strong to the line, Te Pautuwhera. A little bit isolated there, does well. Does Rasmussen. Now out to Waititi. Ball out, ki tōna eke Maui. Couldn't quite find him, and now Tauranga on the comeback. Curtis swings across. Tauranga happy to run the ball, and here they go. To the Te Kaumarua. Now finding space down the left-hand side. Off he goes. Crunched in a good tackle, gets it away. Tauranga. Ora Lonuana. The 21 and the 12 linking up down the left-hand side, and here they come through McCoy's. Breaks one, breaks two, breaks three. The Kemu. Tauranga Boys College, that's the game for the boys in the navy blue. And it is the Hiku. The man with the wheels, Tommy McCoy in the right-hand corner. Here's the breakouts. Te Te Kaumarua Satsu. I reira te kai whakawhiti, the substitute 21, Sam Veron, straight back on his feet, out to the right-hand side. 1, 2, 3, 4 defenders. And you were never catching him when he got going. And that will be a spot in the Chiefs semi-final and a new home for the MāORI Cup. Tauranga Boys have done enough here at home. Kick goes up, goes left. We're gonna start again. Here I was thinking that was the end of the Kemu e te whānau kauia whakarongo mai. Don't listen to me. What do I know? Referee says e te whānau. We're going to keep going here. Can Tauranga control this one? Pull it in, kick it out. The old wood propeller is theirs.
Shut down, JB! Shut down! Shut down!
Apologies, it seems that our clock is wrong. Still about a minute to go. Tauranga will have to look to work through their phases here. Happy to stack up those carries. Longest minute and a half of these boys' lives. Rotorua. See Rogers in the background. He'll be looking for any opportunity to get over that ball. Tauranga slowing it down. Resetting Curtis. Ki te kai whakawhitia rā kia Osborne. Pass just out in front there, nervy stuff, but it's good enough as Tauranga. No tonu ana I te pōro. Holding possession here, Rotorua. Quick up out the line, got to be careful not to be caught offside here. Ferret. Tōna pukuhiwi matau. Arā ki tōna pukuhiwi maui me tika ki a Charlton. Kia no ki te matau. Clock continues to count down here for Tauranga. Backwards the call. Thought there might have been a little knock on. Everyone was looking at the referee. There was in fact a knock on. Here we go for Raukura. Tērā pēr koi nei te mai whakamuti mō te kēmu nei. Te kakari me te whāngai ki a Rotorua. Perhaps the final play of the game. It will be scrum feed for Raukura. Everything on the line here.
Ball is wide, move is wide. Wide.
As the scrum sets in. The shove. Rotorua send it out to the right, through the hands. They've got numbers away down the wing. They look to free it up down that side. Looking to drive him across the far sideline. Knocks the ball on in contact. Looks like it's possession with Tauranga. Can they scramble the ball into touch here? Yes, they can. Koe up there, Mutuko te Kēmu. Your new Boys Cup holders. Tauranga Boys College. Ia ngā whakawhiti. E rehi ana ki te papa, ki te whakanui ki o rātou hoa. Kua whawhai ka, kua whawhai roa e nei tīma e rua. Me mihi kātika ki a rātou katoa. Engari I te mutunga iho. The boys in the navy blue get it done here at home. So we'll have a look at how we got here at Te Whānau. It was all Tauranga I te haurua tuatai I Saliki Koro. Me ngā piro e rua. Kātahi. Te piro tua toru kia Nate McDonald ki taua kokona matau. Engari kāre rawa a Raukura I tuohu. Rotorua not one to give up. They struck back just before the half. The beautiful dummy and finish from Luke Wasp. Ngā paumua. Hōkiri ki te raina mo te piro tua rua. Tira te piro tua toru hoki Ngāta Vake. Crashed his way over, and then it was Rotorua with the leads. The line out going long, stolen at the back once more by Tavake. But then the winning moment for Tauranga, McCoy's speeding down the left-hand side. Ball on the inside to the man of the moment, Ray Portene, and then once again, who else but McCoy's to seal the deal for his team. And in the end, Tauranga kua toa mā te whitu e te whānau. It has been an absolute privilege to watch this one alongside all of you. And I thank you to all of you for joining in here on Whakaata Māori. And so from all of us here in Tauranga to all of you watching across the nation, mā te wā.